Imagine wandering through dense jungles, beneath shifting sand dunes, or along ancient riverbeds. Sites where mighty civilizations once thrived and then inexplicably vanished from view. Today, we're diving into the top 10 lost cities that actually existed. Not myths, not legends, but real cities that were lost to time and then uncovered by history. These cities might have been forgotten for centuries, buried under soil or overgrown by nature, but their ruins now tell powerful stories about human achievement, resilience, and the fragility of civilization. Number 10 on our list is Akrotiri, on the Greek island of Santorini. For centuries, this Bronze Age settlement was shrouded in mystery. Locals knew of pottery and fragments found in the hills, but it wasn't until quarry workers stumbled upon impressive stonework in the 1860s that archaeologists began investigating seriously. Later, in the 1960s, systematic excavations unearthed well-preserved ruins of houses, frescoes, and streets, preserved not by sand, but by volcanic ash after a massive eruption thousands of years ago. Akrotiri was an advanced Minoan trading city, an Aegean hub of culture and commerce before it was literally buried in the 2nd millennium BCE. At number 9, we travel to the jungles of Mesoamerica to explore Tikal. Hidden beneath dense Guatemalan rainforest for centuries, Tikal was one of the most powerful city-states of the ancient Maya civilization. Its soaring pyramids and plazas were lost from wider human memory until explorers documented them in the 19th century. Today, towering stone temples still rise above the treetops, a testament to a city that may have supported tens of thousands of people at its peak. Number 8 is Pompeii, perhaps one of the most famous lost cities in the world. In 79 AD, a catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius buried this thriving Roman city under meters of volcanic ash. For nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii lay forgotten until its accidental rediscovery in 1748. What makes Pompeii extraordinary isn't just that it was lost. It's that its sudden burial froze everyday life in place. Streets, homes, and even the casts of victims offer an unparalleled window into ancient Roman society. Coming in at number 7 is Mesa Verde in what's now Colorado, USA. This isn't a single city, but a complex of cliff dwellings built by the ancestral Pueblo people between roughly 600 and 1300 AD. For centuries after it was abandoned, the site was forgotten by outsiders, hidden in the deep canyons of the American Southwest. In the late 1800s, explorers rediscovered these extraordinary homes tucked beneath overhanging cliffs. Today, the stone dwellings stand preserved, offering a remarkable glimpse into pre-Columbian life in North America. Number 6 takes us to Babylon, the heart of ancient Mesopotamia. Once the grand capital of the Babylonian Empire, known for the Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the world, Babylon's fame dimmed after conquest and decline. Over centuries, the city sank beneath shifting sands and the Euphrates' changing course. It wasn't until European and Middle Eastern archaeologists began exploring Mesopotamia in the 19th century that Babylon's foundations were unearthed, revealing walls, palaces, and gateways that once defined one of history's greatest metropolises. Halfway through our list at number 5 is Angkor in present-day Cambodia. This vast city was the seat of the Khmer Empire from the 9th to the 15th century. Its centerpiece, Angkor Wat, is familiar to many, but the full scale of the city was lost beneath the jungle for centuries. It wasn't until French explorers began clearing vegetation in the 19th and 20th centuries that the towering stone temples and intricate city layouts were fully revealed. Today, Angkor's ruins stretch over miles, showcasing a civilization that once dominated Southeast Asia. At number 4, we uncover Mohenjo-Daro, one of the greatest cities of the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Built around 2500 BCE in what is now Pakistan, Mohenjo-Daro was one of the world's earliest planned urban centers, with sophisticated streets, drainage systems, and public baths. The city was forgotten for millennia until its rediscovery in the 1920s by archaeologists exploring the Indus River plain. Today, its ruins speak to a highly advanced prehistoric society that rivaled contemporaries in Mesopotamia and Egypt. Number 3 on our countdown is Petra, carved into the red sandstone cliffs of what is now Jordan. For centuries, its dramatic facades were hidden from the wider world, known only to local Bedouins. In 1812, Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt tricked his way into the site, revealing it to European explorers. Petra was once a thriving hub of the Nabatean kingdom, a crossroads of trade routes laden with incense, spices, and goods from across Arabia. Today, it stands as one of the most iconic archaeological sites on Earth. Runner-up at number 2 is Machu Picchu, perched high in the Andes of modern Peru. Built in the 15th century for the Inca elite, Machu Picchu was abandoned during the Spanish conquest and forgotten by the outside world. Local indigenous peoples knew of the site, but it wasn't until Yale explorer Hiram Bingham's 1911 expedition that it became known internationally. Rediscovered and protected, Machu Picchu remains one of the most breathtaking ancient cities ever found, a blend of architectural genius and natural beauty. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the number 1 lost city that actually existed. A city whose rediscovery reshaped our understanding of ancient lore and history. That city is Troia, or Troy, immortalized in Homer's epic poems, the Iliad and the Odyssey. For centuries, scholars debated whether Troy was myth or reality, a tale woven with heroes and gods rather than historical fact. But in 1871, German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann began excavating a tell in northwest Turkey, near the Dardanelles. Layer upon layer of ancient civilization emerged, revealing fortifications, streets, and artifacts from a city occupied from the early Bronze Age well into classical times. Today, Troy's ruins stand as evidence that this legendary city truly existed, blurring the line between myth and history in a way few discoveries ever have. These cities remind us that our world is layered with history, that beneath the soil, jungle, and desert, entire civilizations lie waiting to be discovered or rediscovered. They were once centers of power, culture, art, and human life, and they still have the power to captivate us today. But what does it take for a city to become lost? Often, it's not a single event. It's the slow erosion of memory. Wars can wipe out populations, trade routes shift, and economic centers fade. Natural disasters bury cities beneath ash or sand. Or, over centuries, a thriving city may simply be abandoned as people migrate to greener pastures. Whatever the cause, these lost cities offer a unique lens into our shared past. Archaeology isn't just about uncovering stones and pottery. It's about piecing together human stories. From the cliffside homes of Mesa Verde to the volcanic burial of Pompeii, From the jungle temples of Angkor to the planned streets of Mohenjo-Daro, every discovery adds a chapter to the grand story of humanity. And the adventure isn't over. Even today, scientists and explorers are uncovering new sites. In the Amazon rainforest, advanced remote sensing technology is revealing the outlines of ancient networked settlements that may have housed tens of thousands of people, cities hidden beneath the canopy for centuries. And in the Indian Ocean, underwater excavations have revealed remnants of ancient port cities that could rewrite our understanding of early maritime trade. So next time you hear a tale of a lost city buried by time, remember, many once thought to be myths have turned out to be utterly real. It's a powerful reminder that history often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone to look closely enough. Thanks for joining this journey through time. If you enjoyed exploring these lost cities, hit the like button. Subscribe for more history deep dives, and let us know in the comments which lost city you'd want to visit if you could. Because future discoveries are out there, waiting to be uncovered.